Welcome to the exercise video of the second section. You may try one or more of the following exercises. So, write a list of what your clients or yourself need support with in their learning, according to what you have learned till now. Make a list of biases and prejudices you have that might affect your judgment when dealing with a client, such as an ethnic minority, a different sexual orientation than yours, a different political party or religious dogma than yours. If you remember in the educational section, we talked about such minorities and programs about minorities, and we should always keep in mind that we are human. Even Jesus, had preferences in his students, and it's not a bad thing for us to have preferences, because we will encounter sooner or later some minorities. What is your take on that? How do you feel? Okay, it's better to deal with this now consciously. Make a list of beliefs you have. What is their origin? What are the positive ones and what are the negative ones? You should also describe a hypothetical scenario of you dealing with a client that you feel uncomfortable to work with. And this is because, as a coach and counselor, you should know when you really can't deal with a client because of your biases or because of whatever, but it's your right. You don't have to take up everybody that shows up in your path, but it should be a good idea to know the reasons why. It should also be a good idea to have someone to talk to. Why not do some psychotherapy yourself? Psychotherapy is the process by which we made the unconscious conscious. So it's very good for someone that has started his or her career as a coach, to face such issues. And okay, we have talked about many mechanisms that are related to expertise attainment. But what would you do if you identified more serious issues with your client that require medical help, but they insist they want you to help them, not a physician? Of course, when you identify more serious issues, you should immediately, and that would be the ethical thing to do, you should immediately advise them to see a therapist. We are not therapists, we are coaches and counselors. We can only take up people who are functional, not people that need medical help. Some possible answers to a situation like this would be to start working with such a client now, and they may become more open later, because okay, you have to advise them to seek medical advice, for example, but you don't also want to shake their confidence or betray their trust. It's your ethical duty of doing no harm. Okay, so maybe it's better to try for some sessions to convince them to go and talk to someone who is expert in therapy and not in coaching and counseling as we are. Okay, you should also reflect a bit, even if you like, write down some thoughts on what you have learned in this section. It was a big deal of knowledge, but did you know all of this? Was there anything new you learned? Was there anything that surprised you? And of course, you should go and find more references or follow the references I provide for you. References from the citations I made throughout the second section. And of course, there will at some point be an advanced digital method coach and counseling program course, so there will be much more details there. But that doesn't hold you back from doing your own research now. So, see you in the next section.